Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragonriders, a Song of the Damned. My name is Peter Rapibi, I am your Dungeon Master. I'm very sleepy and surviving on caffeine right now. I am joined, as always, by my wonderful, illustrious little subbies. We've got Agis, who plays Calum. We've got Sorrows, who plays Tommy. We've got The Ruined, who plays Alex. And we've got Neurixius, who plays Samo. Did I get it wrong on all four of them? Yes, I realised it as soon as I did the first one and just went, fuck it, I'll do it wrong for all four of them. It's fine. Alex has joined Calum as Bedkin. It's maybe they're in the same bed. You don't know. Camera angle's weird.
He's on the other side. We're top and tailing right now. We're Charlie Bucket in this situation.
Listen, man, the naughty bit's still in the middle. So it's one of my favorite Scrubs quotes. Also, there may be some weird stuff or some slightly different visual stuff. We upgraded to Foundry version 12.3 something rather in between last session and this session. So yeah, it's a new version of Foundry. We jumped to the entire version. Also, it's going to be a shorter session because we're playing on a different day. We wanted to finish off the combat we're in the middle of. So speaking of, we're in the middle of a combat. The group are in a Watchtower about a day or two away from Earthhold, the Kingdom of the Dwarves. And while there, they seeked shelter during a blizzard. And inside, they found the remains of dwarven warriors who'd been buried there. And Agis and Agis alone disturbed the dead. It was all his fault. No one else caused any disturbance of the dead. So they killed the dead. They looted the ectoplasm and the chests. And then as they were camping down for the night, they heard a big loud thud from upstairs. And a couple of them went to investigate. And what they found was an Inquisitor of Arzamor, the empire that they are fighting against. This Inquisitor, or this Dragon Rider, had indeed brought a dragon with him, but not only had he brought one dragon with him, he'd also brought the now orphaned red dragon that that had been banished all the way back during the Battle of Hamon a couple of weeks ago in game, where you killed this dragon rider and then Dai banished the dragon with his staff. Unfortunately for Agis, he now owns Dai's staff, and dragons are intelligent enough to recognize things. So it went, I don't like that big wooden stick that man has, and mostly set him on fire and then clawed him. So Agis is currently down and bleeding out.
I'm the mother's pets, you right?
And I think someone else is also down. I think Alex might be down. We'll find out when we move over to that map.
Yeah.
If not, you're on like low health, I think. And the Silver Dragon didn't get banished. Instead, after the Dragon Rider got downed, Neurixius, who is a Dragonborn, was like, hey, how about you just like think for yourself and like go free willy.
That's actually exactly what I did as well.
Yeah,
that was a good impression.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And he convinced it to just fly off and go and live its own life. It's still got the collar being used to control it.
It's still got the collar on it.
So it could be controlled by another Dragon Rider, but for now, it's free. The red dragon is still here, and it still has its collar on. But right now, Celeste is on its back, wailing on that collar, while Agis lies in front of it. Good news is that for Agis, the good news is that Celeste goes after the red dragon, so he's definitely not going to break that collar before the dragon gets another turn.
Is that good news?
Yeah.
I'm not sure it is.
Well, it's good news in the sense of, like, you know, pain and misery make good storytelling.
Oh, new look at the top.
Yep. New combat carousel. If you hover over it, it should give you some basic information, including details of like any conditions you currently got going or anything. So the Ruined is still up. The other guy who is down is the Inquisitor. Okay. So Agis and the Inquisitor are down. The Ruined is still up, but low.
Where is the dragon?
You know, around.
About.
Yeah.
If you can't see it, you don't have to worry.
Yeah, true. Very good. Might give me a turn to use my superior healing potion.
That's a good point. Kypheria also might not know where the dragon is. She's going to roll a perception check. Alright. She's going to turn around. Well, she's not going to turn around. She's going to be watching the silver dragon fly off along with Nerexius. And she go, holy shit, that was... What did you do?
I shrug a little bit. Talk to it.
Okay. I think she actually got here after the red dragon had left this area as well, so she's gonna go, so crisis averted?
Not quite. And I'll point, like, at the school.
Okay.
I don't know if she can see Aegis' body on the floor.
Nope,
I can.
she cannot. She has no vision
Okay.
of any of it right now. She's gonna move over here. Now she can see it. Okay. There's a big There's a big dragon over there.
Yeah, well, I couldn't work on that one yet.
You know what? Kypheria's been having a hard time. Gonna make you wonder why she even tries. I'm gonna make her do a a wisdom saving throw. Alright. She's gonna move around the corner and attack the dragon. Yeah, she's a tiefling, you know, it's a red dragon. She's like she's made for this.
While I see her run in, can I yell something real quick as well?
Sure, before I make my attack roll.
I'll just tell her and say, go for the collar if you...
Okay. I'll negate her advantage to go for the collar then. She misses. Short sword.
Hey.
She misses again.
Dies.
Alright. The Ruined, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to try and wrap my chain around the Inquisitor's neck and squeeze the life out of him.
I'm gonna contest that.
How would you like to contest that? Talking or actions?
First I'll just say, hold.
I'm not going to let this chance slip away from me like the last one.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Not if I have anything to
Pointing
say
at the
about it.
severed hand. Well, there's his fucking severed arm. He's slowly bleeding out anyway.
Okay, unless you want to try and roll to persuade the Ruined, though it sounds like the Ruined is going to pursue his action. So basically what I'm hearing is that if you want to contest this in some way, you go next, Sorrow, so I will allow you to essentially take your action now if you want to try and stop the Ruined in some way. Everybody wants.
Hang on, let me just familiarize myself with something.
Oh. Before anyone calls me out on it, the game is not paused, fuck you. Calum was lying there like, oh, when it gets to someone's turn to move.
What are you actually going to do to him?
Actually, I don't think I have my chains active at the moment, so I would instead just, like, poke my rapier through his throat.
Well, I'm just going to try and deflect that then.
Okay, if that is the case, I will say that this is an attack roll versus an attack roll, and this is going to use both the Ruined and Sorrow's turn up to do this. You can still do move actions and such like this. Is both of your actions is to try and attack the Inquisitor / defend the Inquisitor. And no, neither of you get advantage from flanking because you're... A 16 from the Ruined. Can Sorrows beat it?
Well, that's not in that one, even though it's red.
Yeah, red just means miss.
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay, I'm going to let you re-roll that now, the Ruined, with advantage this time because the guy is downed to actually hit him, because a 16 wouldn't hit him even with him being downed.
Okay,
But-
so...
I'm going to use an inspiration.
Never mind, we're keeping that 16 for now.
Okay.
This is where Sorrows takes the -5.
Never mind.
Alright,
Okay, so I'm attacking again with advantage,
yes,
right?
to see if you actually hit the Inquisitor, because you didn't with the 16. Yeah, that hits. So, no
Nice.
damage dealt, he's already on 0, you just give him a death fail.
Cool.
Okay, still on the Ruin's turn, you've just stuck this guy with the pointy end of your sword. That was your action. I'm going to say you can't double attack because you were trying to, like, you know, get your swing in while dodging Sorrows' defense.
Right.
But you can take a move action or anything else that you want to do.
Is he dead now?
No.
Oh. Isn't it an instant crit if you hit him on the floor?
It's an instant crit if they still had hit points, but that's BG3 where it gives you 2 death fails. I'm not that mean.
Oh.
If you want me to be that mean, then enemies can start doing it to you as well.
I thought that was already the case. I thought we talked about it last session, but I might have been wrong.
No, we talked about it last session. I said it was only 1 fail per attack.
Oh, right, okay. Then... I mean, would I not still have, like, my bonus action and everything?
You have your bonus action. You can't use it to attack with your offhand because I was saying about the whole contesting against Sorrows bit.
Right. Okay.
Bear in mind, you'll get a go before Sorrows gets a go anyways, so, like... If you want to stab him again next turn, then...
True, yeah. In that case, I don't think there's anything I want to do. I'll wait until next turn to try and hit him again.
Okay. You stay there with your rapier coming out of his stomach as you pull back, and your hands continue to shiver, your teeth continue to chatter, and Sorrows. Other than that action you've just taken, are you doing anything on your turn? Bear in mind you have not taken any damage this turn.
I will use my pointy needle.
Cool. I'm just checking whether it's like a bonus action or whether that's just a free action or as a bonus action. Cool, yeah. So bonus action to do that. That's going to take 1 hit point off of you. That can't be halved. Sorry.
Yeah, I already tried that once. What have I got? Movement. I'll square up to the Ruined with my movement.
Want some?
Yeah, well,
I'm
I'll
happy
give
to-
it, give it, yeah.
Okay, that your turn.
If by square up, I mean like you can like look at my shin or something. I don't know. That's my turn.
Alright, Red Dragon's turn. First and foremost, we've got to see whether it's Fire Breath recharges.
Gulp.
Roll.
It can't do much about Celeste on its back, so...
Agis it is.
That will hit Kytheria.
By the way, we've talked about it last time. Is a health potion a bonus action?
It is now a bonus action, yeah.
Okay.
Is it
And
just a health
so
potion or potions in general?
interacting with any potion is a bonus action, and a rogue with fast hands can do it once per turn as a non-action, basically. It's a free action for them, just so that they still get the benefit of fast hands. And then also, as a reminder, you can also disengage as a bonus action now. But if you do disengage as a bonus action, it only applies to people that are in your immediate vicinity. So if you then move through another threatened square, then yeah, it doesn't take effect unless you spend an action to activate it. Just trying to make that a bit more viable. This is stuff we talked about off stream. Anyways, Kytheria got bitten.
Ouch.
So she takes a nasty bite through her leg, and her leg is now punctured.
Yikes.
Her speed is reduced by 10 feet for 3 rounds.
I'm not sure who suffered more, Agis or Kytheria. They've both been kind of
Mentally, I'd say
Thunderfuck.
it's probably going to give it to Agis, but it's a close call.
yeah.
Anyway,
Should like marry kids.
that was its bite attack. Now it's 2 claw attacks on Kytheria.
Oh no.
That will hit.
Yo, you two lovebirds back there. I only have 1 potion. That I like. If she goes down,
Good news, she got BG freed.
Oh.
damn.
And now the second claw attack.
Oh,
That will also hit her.
maybe she survives that one.
No uncanny dodge at the moment, unfortunately.
Uncanny dodge is only for like area effect attacks.
Oh, yeah.
And she gets another lingering injury as she is now bleeding from that claw attack.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
Right. Well, rip Kytheria.
What, is it like bleeding out, or just bleeding?
At the end of each turn, you take damage to your maximum hit points scale to the damage that caused the lingering injury. So 1 to 10 damage is 1d2. 11 to 20 damage is
Yeah, but that still counts as damage, right? And she's unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's
Yeah.
going to be taking 1d4 of damage every turn. Just every turn until she gets treated.
Oh god. Oh god.
Please let these lovebirds back there wrap it up, please. Sweet Jesus.
Hey man, you play the character.
Yeah, I know. I'm just praying in character. Marix is praying as he speaks.
He knows that this won't probably do anything, but Dai will call out to you, the Ruined, and say, "He could be useful to question before you execute him."
Tried that before. Not happening.
Alright, he's just gonna be like, forget it.
Murder. I love murder. I'll fucking do it again.
Alright, what can he do?
He's gonna fireball.
He could fire. Do you want me to fire?
He's just gonna fireball and kill everyone, because that's what he does, the dick.
I mean, it's a red dragon, it's probably not the most effective play.
I don't care, he's a dick, he'll do it anyway. My friends are
God.
down. Allow me to
Wait.
throw a fireball in their general vicinity.
Wait, Agis is down right in front of him. This is his moment. If there's a moment to regain the stick, it's now.
I wouldn't lose the attunement unless I die.
Now that's interesting.
Well, that can be arranged.
Alright, yeah, he'll try it. He'll try it, fuck it. We'll try it, why not?
prismatic wall.
He doesn't have that.
I still love the fact that when it shows up for the players, Alex's character name is just the.
Yeah. Well. All right. Dai runs around the corner and he'll reach out a hand, and he'll point it at the dragon, and a thing happens that no one is currently present to see.
I walk around the corner.
Come
it's
on,
a chicken.
polymorph. Come on, polymorph.
Yeah, it has to be. Police.
Just trying to find the effect for it.
He turns it into an even bigger, more elderly dragon.
Don't tell me you have a good
It's
time.
true polymorph. He turned it into fucking Terras.
Cool. Celestin. He's going to try and attack that collar. That's a miss. That is a miss.
What a well.
He don't have nothing. Okie doke. That's Celeste's turn. Eryxius, your turn.
Hey!
You've got Mummy and Daddy fighting behind you, and you've got kids getting knocked unconscious as they run around a corner too fast.
Well, well, well. It isn't two dead people.
Can you roll me an Arcana check as you round the corner? Because obviously this is like happening all within the same 6-second span. I'm going to allow you to roll an Arcana check to see what Dai did to the dragon. The dragon appears to currently be charmed. There's a slight purple haze around its eyes.
He's seducing the dragon.
In that case... Okay, I'll use my superior weird-ass potion, whatever, on Agis. Do I just use it and you apply the health to him?
Yeah, that's fine. That's a lot of health.
That's a lot of health. I rolled pretty well with that. And as he's like, I don't know, whatever, getting up and stuff and like regaining consciousness, I will loot him and grab another potion as an action this time.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because I'm out of actions, I'll action surge. And will you let me use my action to pour a health potion into Kythera's mouth as well?
I absolutely will. Just to note, that won't stop the injuries she's got. So she'll still be under the effect of the lingering injuries, but she will no longer be on 0 hit points. So.
Wait, how do I get rid of those lingering?
The bleeding
Medicine
effect
check.
specifically requires a
Yeah.
medicine check, which would also be an action.
Yeah, I mean, actually, if I see how bad her condition is, will you let me use the potion and drag her around the corner in one action?
I'd say dragging is just movement, but halved. So do you have any movement left?
I have like around 10 feet. Actually, yeah, I have 15 feet of movements left because of my nature's gift thing.
So you could drag her 7 feet.
Cool. That's like around there. That's good enough. Okay, then I'll use my action surge. And just any potion out of Aegis' inventory I would use.
Okay.
I'm not even...
Well, Agis accidentally spawned the vial of the ruin's blood, so I guess you just go, oh, this vial will do, and just pour a vial of the ruin's
I mean,
blood.
they probably aren't labeled.
Well, I would look for one that looked similar that I just used on him,
Yeah,
basically.
red vial, that's health potion, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Cleyfaria starts to turn into a hexblade.
Do you want me just to roll it instead of having
Yeah.
to fumble with passing it over?
Yeah, that's fine.
What have I got? Are you checking my person or my bag?
Person, unless you're going to be spending an action to loot and then an
Yeah,
action to
probably just person. That's
Well,
what.
that's a good job I've got a potion on my person, then, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, if
whatever.
you ever want to
whatever
sift through
potion.
someone's bag, that is an action to sift through it in and of itself.
Okay.
Cool, so that's 2d4 plus your int mod. It is technically Inertius pouring it. But
It's
I think
my
it's your
int mod though,
mod,
because
yeah.
it's
So you roll
it's
Agis.
the potion I created.
Yep.
2d4 plus. Oh, sorry, these are GM rolls.
I'll also already
plus
move around.
3.
Coin.
Alright, she recovers 9 hit points as you start to drag her. Very, very cool. Okie doke. Good news, everybody. Salmon might have forgotten about attack of opportunities.
It's charmed though, no?
Oh, it is charmed. You're absolutely right. Oh, clever boy. Charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful ability. Oh no. A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical
It's
effects.
just the charmer, not the races.
But I'm charming, am I not?
To be honest with you, I didn't realise that's what charmed meant. I thought it applied to allies as well, but...
Alright, Good enough. I'll take that attack.
Okay.
Until you realise the opportunity attack is a breath weapon.
No, because it hasn't recharged yet.
Ah.
But an 18 will hit you.
Yes. Yeah.
That's pretty low. I rolled a 2 and a 1 on 2d10.
I'll take that. Probably still gonna hurt a bunch.
So anyway,
I'll
his
take
first
13 points of damage.
Fair.
Alright.
The lengths I go to save these people. Did you get it?
No.
Damn. No food.
Alright. Hey, Soros.
Yo.
How serious do you look about trying to stop the ruin from killing this guy?
I look extremely serious about it.
Do you look like you could maybe appreciate some support?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
She's really ingratiating herself to the group. Gion's gonna run up and she's gonna try and fucking flying kick you in the back of the ruin.
What a fucking queen! Holy shit!
I told you, Alex, I don't ever trust that bitch.
Yep.
A 16 will miss you.
Mm-hmm.
You hear this like slight pattering over the sound of the howling blizzard of footsteps running towards you, and you turn just at the last second and duck as she goes over you, and she's going to land on the other side of you. And
I got it, Sarah.
do you look like you're in any way not going to try and attack it on your next turn?
No.
Alright, then she will follow up with a second attack, I guess.
Chuckles? No.
Bastard.
That one will also miss. Alright, flurry of blows it is.
God damn
Stunning
it.
strike.
Jeez.
Hey man, she read the room. You look like you wanted help.
Can I yell something at the end of her turn?
A 20 will hit you. There we go. Okay, you take 8 points of damage from that,
Oof.
and you're down.
Oh fuck!
He was low.
He fucking knocks him out. Jesus Christ!
Is that not lethal? I take it. So he's not. He's not.
It is non-lethal, yeah, he
Yeah.
is stable.
So he's.
I'm gonna look at her with a bit of a shocked expression, but you know, not like bad, not like you shouldn't have done that. Just fair enough.
She will straighten up and just go, "You look like you could use some help."
You are very persuasive.
I try.
Can I
Alright.
yell something back?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to yell?
I assume this kind of happens at the same time where I drag Kathiri
Yeah,
around the
you
corner. and I
drag
just
around the
got
corner
fucking...
having just been bitten, and you see that.
Yeah, I
going
just
on.
got fucking my ass bitten off. And I'll kind of like very softly start, "Hey guys," but like, people are fucking dying over here!
Hey guys, can you stop fighting each other right now? We've got a situation going on right now. Massive
We
trail
too,
of blood coming from Kytheria.
We too are dealing with potential losses.
Silver Dragon continues to fly away. The
I
Inquisitor's
was gonna
turn.
say the red dragon bites it. There is his ass, and all we hear is the Tom and Jerry scream.
Agis, you are up.
Aye. Yeah, I is.
I assume you stand up using up half your movement.
Yep.
Just use it like with the dogs. Throw the stick away.
Or just go fetch.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in a real big predicament here, boys.
You can disengage.
Alex, you asleep?
No.
He's just role playing right now. Leave him alone.
Listen, he's got this really thin tab open at the bottom of his screen. He's just going, "How am I going to kill this bitch who kicked me in the back?"
I just have no idea how the ruin's gonna respond to this.
Don't forget you got your homie back at the end. So good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the broest move imaginable. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, fuck. I need some spells. Oh, no.
You do have, if you need a spell slot, you've got your primal ring.
Yeah, but that uses an action,
Uh,
which means that I then don't have any other spells that are bonus actions that I want to cast. Shit. I can't cast that spell because it's an area attack, and I'm probably going to hit Celeste. That's going to be bad.
I mean,
That
you
is
want
a
to die to
bit-
fireball you know. None of you have chosen to play sorcerers with careful magic, or whatever it's called.
Wait, what is it called again? Sorcerer?
It's like careful meta magic or something. It's a meta magic thing, I just can't remember what it's actually called.
Yeah. Careful. Careful spell. That's what it's called.
Okay. Here goes nothing. I am... Okay. Right. I'm going to use my action to use my Ring of Primal Shard
Mm-hmm.
to gain a second level spell slot.
Cool.
Zila, baby.
I am then, as a bonus action, going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Damn.
And basically just try and keep the attention of the red dragon as much as possible for Celeste to do something. So, if the red dragon attacks me, it has to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
And if it fails, it has to choose a new target.
You shoot out your hands and gesture a ward around you, and a blue shimmering light envelops you. And you have been warded with Sanctuary. That your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Kytheria will, as she's being dragged, kind of like kick herself up now that she's conscious so that she is like back on her feet. Just so you don't have to actually like fully drag her around the corner.
Oh. Sorry.
Nerexius, you feel as Kytheria pulls herself back up to her feet that you've still like got your arms like underneath her arms or whatever, dragging her. You feel like her muscles tense, like she's about to just go back around the corner and try and help Agis. Do you want to try and stop her, or are you going to let her go?
Yeah, I'll yank her back.
Okay. She is weak enough and not super convicted to, dying to a dragon right now, that no contest needed. You can just stop her from doing it.
Yeah, I mean, if you let her use the movement for that, I would like yeet her around the corner.
If you want to like yeet her around the corner, I'd say that is going to be a grapple check.
Well, it's not like I don't want to wrestle her, but like as I pull her back,
it won't use a reaction or anything.
Okay,
It's just like
okay.
she's not going to let you freely just toss her about, basically.
Yeah, that's fine.
So athletics check from you, and she can do acrobatics or athletics. Haha, I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
You yeet her off the other side of the Watchtower.
Perfect.
She falls and breaks her back. She's dead.
No, I tried.
No, you just throw her over there.
Also, what? I thought it took 13 damage. Well, I'm almost dead. What happened there?
Did I apply it twice by accident?
I have 19 health. I was full health before, I know.
Hold on, let's do the math here. So 20. Yep, you are down 26 rather than down 13. I must have accidentally played it twice. There we go.
Perfect. Cool.
Alright, that will be Kytheria's turn then. The Ruined, you're unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Sorrows, your turn. Oh, also Kytheria took a d4 damage, she, from a lingering injury. Go ahead, Sorrows.
I'll look at Gion and say, how's about we persuade a dragon next?
I feel like my persuasive abilities are not so great when it comes to those kinds of things. We could always go for aggressive negotiations.
I like your style. And then I'll charge in.
Fud, fud, fud.
And I'll swing for the neck. Specifically the collar.
Okay, if you are rolling for the collar, you don't get advantage anymore because it's Celeste can't really flank you from up there, so it's going to be with disadvantage because you're trying to hit a specific area basically.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry, I gave Celeste. Oh, Celeste is attacking. Fuck it. You can get advantage from Celeste, so therefore flat.
Cancelled out. Yeah.
That feels like the fairest thing to do.
Okay. Yikes.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Can I use inspiration?
You can use an inspiration, or you could recklessly attack. Reckless would give you advantage, but it also gives.
I don't think I want to do that on a dragon.
Okay,
No,
that's fine.
I'll use an inspiration.
Okay. Hey, that's better. That hits.
Cool. That's 13 damage.
13 damage. Very, very nice.
And again,
Yes.
has a collar got its own light health bar you're doing?
Yes.
Is this doing damage to the dragon as well, or
No.
just the collar?
Just the column.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's another hit.
Nice.
Not great
Yeah.
damage, but every
7.
little bit helps. Oh, 7. And it would have
Yeah.
been 12 before, right? Oh, not 12.
13.
13 before. Okay, that changes things a little bit. So we're taking... Cool. That's fine. I've fixed that damage. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my turn. One sec.
Okay. Let's see if it recharges. It's getting real bad luck with its recharge, let me tell you. Okay. It's gonna try and attack Zara's bigger target. A 16 will hit him.
That's a cat.
That is indeed a cat.
It's a little dragon.
Hey Tommy, is that cat ever bitten you?
Many times, but not hard.
Okay, so not 12 points of damages worth of bite before then.
I don't know. Do you reckon you could do 12 damage in a bite? You vicious beast.
Oh,
You scary,
no,
horrible dragon.
it is 12. I was about to say it's not 12 because it's fire damage, but you're also resistant to fire damage, so it's still
Yes.
12. Cool. It's then going to try and claw you.
Thank you for showing how vicious you are.
That, I think, is a nat 20. I'm just verifying. Yep, that's a nat 20 on a claw attack. Okay.
What, on me?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Good thing you're still raging. You're going to take 8 points of damage from that claw attack.
Okay.
Don't you have like 85,000 health in it?
Not quite.
That's close.
And its third attack is also going to be a claw attack on you. That also hits. And that's going to be 5 damage to you. I'm just going to take a step further back. Creature's still charmed by him, and I think if he attacks it, that'll drop it. So can he do anything else to help you lot? Nerexius, what would you want to do on your turn? Do you think you'd want to try and get in there and help attack the collar?
No. I mean, do I just answer no to this, or should I tell you what I'm gonna do?
No, just if you wanted to attack the collar, then
No, I got something
Dai
else.
was going to do something. Okay, then Dai will do something instead. To Sorrows. Hey, Sorrows.
Mm-hmm.
You feel a magical energy emanate you, and for a moment, it feels like you're getting lighter. Do you want to try and resist this, or are you just going to accept whatever's about to happen to you?
Do I see that it's coming from Dai?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll accept.
All right, Dai's going to cast Levitate on you.
Ah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Flying giant, sweet.
Yep.
He's
It's
gonna
Sarge
follow
with
the
a steel
dragon
chair.
foot.
I am a dragon now.
You see this blue energy start to wrap around you, and you rise up 20 feet into the air.
It's
Okay.
soaring with steel chair.
Oh, no, sorry, you don't get to be moved by it. You're still within range to hit the dragon, but he can't actually move you with it. He just lifts you up. You can only move by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach, such as a wall or ceiling. Alright. What that's going to do, though, is give both you and Celeste proper advantage on this now. Didn't help Celeste with that attack, though. I rolled a 3 and a 6. That's better. Okay, that's Celeste's turn. Actually, it's your turn.
I will move over to Eladrin. I'll see if he has a potion.
The little rat dragon.
Yo, I'm the nurse here, man. I'm a fighter. I'm not born to like go around and heal people.
Come on, Ruined, get up. They're focusing on the dragon now. You can kill him.
The Ruined has a... you can even roll me a perception check, or I'm just going to describe the bottles to you. That's your choice.
I'll roll perception.
Okay.
Describe what, sorry?
Alright,
That's a
describe
bad
it to me.
Alright, as you quickly pat down, you give the Ruined an ocular pat down, and he has a kind of spherical, fairly small bottle of a black liquid, which doesn't seem to be full. Like it seems to have been used before. He has a spherical flask of blue liquid. He has a fairly thin vial of red liquid, a larger spherical flask of red liquid, and a thin vial of purple liquid. Which one are you pouring into his mouth?
I'll use the flask because I know that Agis distributed them, right?
Yeah,
I'll use the one that looks
the big
closest.
red flask looks like the one that Agis gave you as well.
I'll pour that one.
Alright,
See
you
what happens.
pour a potion of healing superior into Alex's mouth.
Hell yeah.
Glad you didn't pour serpent venom or ink into his mouth.
And as he's getting up, I'll look at the lady, and I'll just have my hand on my sword, and I'll say, I think it's best you move along now.
Alright. The Ruined, you regain 31 hit points.
Hell yeah, thank you.
You are still prone, however, until your turn. And as you say that to Gion, she will look back to you. She was clearly about getting ready to run towards the dragon. She'll just go, well, the tiefling clearly wants to guard this one's life, and this one clearly wants to kill him.
Well, let's talk this out after. And I'll give her like a smile to invite her to fuck off.
Okay. She will give you a smile back and go, agreed, we can discuss it afterwards, once I've stabilized him.
At this point, I would assume the Ruined is he back on track? Can he talk?
He's conscious, he's just lying down still.
I'll wait his answer. I clearly value his opinion more than this woman.
I don't even know. me see if I can figure what he would do out. Oh, I'll just say, oh, hang on. Sorry, being handed a hamster.
Hamster.
I'll just say,
It's gonna be just like the ruinous chocolate cake. No.
if you do, I'll beat the fuck out of you.
Oh, Jesus.
Isn't that right, random hamster I found on floor?
Who is the ruined Minsk, voiced by Matt Mercer? Alright, roll me an intimidation check.
Okay.
I will add to that, you heard them. If that gives him advantage or whatever, showing that I'm out of sight. She's currently outnumbered.
Sure, you can have advantage. Okay. She will simply hunker down into a kind of readied fist action and just go, I would highly encourage you to reconsider.
God fucking damn!
You can roll an insight if you want to see how effective your intimidation was, but it wasn't enough to get her to back down.
Nah.
I wanna roll. I figured it out.
She failed the DC by 2, so she is intimidated, but not enough to back down.
Hmm.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
You know what? The Ruined is back on health. I'm out.
Yeah, that's right. You heard him. Anyways, I'm going.
Yeah, I mean, I can clearly see. I figured out that she is scared. I'll roll my eyes and be like, whatever, and just.
The Ruin's like, hold me back, bro, hold me back, and you're like, anyways.
Well, I mean, I am standing behind my guy, but I do realize that compared to her, there's a much bigger threat down here. So, yeah. That's that. Oh, also, I forgot my nature's gift movement again. Whee. Okay.
Okay. Well, it's her turn.
Go. Oh.
I'm gonna roll a perception check from her to see whether she can work out how close this guy is to death or staying alive before she makes a decision. She rolled badly. Okay. Then she will not go down to heal him, and instead will just continue squaring up to you. Is she already in action?
She's starting a campfire if you attack. Sure of it.
Silver Dragon continues to fly away. It's his turn. Real awkward if you're rolling that 20 right now, huh? You know, sometimes you just manifest things into existence. Anyways, it's Agis'
Sometimes you
turn.
don't.
No, not that time.
Alright then.
I believe you are still warded.
I am.
Is that concentration? That's sanctuary stuff?
It's
Nope.
not concentration. It drops if he attacks, I believe.
Yep.
Ah.
Otherwise, it lasts for 1 minute. Yeah, if the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends.
Right, well, that sanctuary was there just in case it wanted to attack me, so I'm still up, so... Right, here's the ultimate gambit. I'm gonna try and taunt the dragon.
That does seem like the sort of thing Gambit would do.
He's working.
Speaking of French people, real quick, not that he's French, he's Cajun, but close enough. Did you hear about all the people incredibly confused about Assassin's Creed being part of the Olympic opening ceremony last night?
Was it?
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as Arno doing parkour across Paris as part of like the opening ceremony, and people were like, "Why the fuck is this a thing?" It's like, maybe because Ubisoft's a French company and it's like one of the most prolific French media companies.
Yeah, I mean Snoop Dogg was also there. At that point, it's just whatever, right? Like,
Get a man
make
out there.
anyone
Side quest.
join. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look at the dragon. Wave the staff about like I'm doing some mystic bullshit. Slam it on the ground. Point to the dragon. I'll say, "Your fight's with me, dragon." And after doing that, I'm going to cast Blur on myself.
Okay, can you also roll me a... I'll let you choose between Intimidation or Persuasion.
Bros using all the defensives, fucking mirror images, fucking...
You say persuasion or...
Intimidation.
It'll probably be persuasion. Yeah.
Alright.
Decent.
Right. That's all I can really do because I don't have a bonus action to use any spells.
And I believe you are still warded because...
And I am still warded because I
Yep.
haven't attacked him yet.
Mm-hmm. Warded and ward. Alright,
Which is going to prove a detriment at the moment, but hey.
Kypheria's turn. She's gonna look over at the Ruined and Gion. The Ruined, how much do you look like you're about to attack Gion?
Not much,
Yes.
really.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I just rolled a nat 1 for Kypheria's insight check, so she doesn't fucking know that.
I mean, she's fucked up. It's understandable.
Is he better get another fucking flying kick in the head? Jesus.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? So anyways, Kypheria comes over here,
Oh god.
limping over next to you, the Ruined, with her weapons out, and she points them over at Gion, and she goes, "Don't fucking try it." Barely standing up.
Yes. Kytheria.
She didn't have enough movement to actually get over to Gion. With that nat 1 I was going to have for attack Gion, but because of her punctured leg, that's literally as far as she can move, is just next to you and go, "Don't, please."
Wait for one more turn.
Alright, I'm assuming you get up.
Yep.
That's half your movement.
God, here we go. Cataclysmic event.
I'm gonna move the 2 feet and I'm gonna try and hit him again.
Alright, you trigger Gion's held action. So if she gets this attack on you, then something might happen. Actually, can she do this? Hold on.
Damn, stunning strike is brilliant.
I think Stunning Strike might require it to be a bonus action. When you hit another... No, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point. Yeah, that's fine. So it doesn't have to be her flurry of blows. So if she hits you, she's going to try and stun you. But a 16 will miss you. You can do your attack.
Damn.
Nice.
And this time you can do 2 attacks.
Very nice.
It's also a guaranteed hit, correct? He's not getting a post anymore?
It's not a guaranteed hit, no.
Okay.
Advantage.
Yeah, advantage, yeah, he's prone and can't dodge. Oh, hit.
Do I need to do damage?
Nope, because it's just a death fail. So where do you stab him to end his life?
Just in the throat. Just a quick dip in, dip out.
Very Arya Stark of you.
Yep.
Just about to say that.
Alright. Blood splutters out of his throat and down, pooling underneath his neck as, you know, when you're down, you're not really unconscious. Unconscious, you're like, you know, drifting in and out of consciousness is how I always take it. So, like, you could see that, like, he is conscious enough to be aware of what you're doing to him, as his eyes suddenly widen and then blood splutters out of his mouth as well as you do it.
Nice. And the ruin just kind of like pops his shoulders back and sort of like lifts his head in like kind of relief. Fate smiles upon me this day.
Okay. Doing anything else in your turn? Because that was one action. Can you salute your bonus action and such like?
How much movement do I have left? Like...
So half your movement to get up, so it should be
I
15.
think I got 13. Because I moved 2 feet to get in
Yeah, okay, 13 then, yeah.
range. She's already used her reaction, hasn't she? So
Essentially. Plus, I don't really think she's, like, gonna attack you anymore. You've
Cool.
won. She's not your enemy, she just disagrees with you.
yeah. Then I will start running over her.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Sorrows. What's up, Flyboy?
I am gonna go for the collar.
Alright, you get straight advantage with this.
Yikes.
That was a 5 and a 3 on the die. Alright, that was your first attack, misses.
I'll use my other inspiration, my
Look,
last
man,
one.
You're not used to floating.
I'm not.
It's a weird sensation.
Okay, yeah, I'll use my inspiration and try again.
Okay. That hits. I'm going to tell you now. Never mind, you rolled too quickly.
16. What were you gonna say?
That you needed more than 6 damage to break it.
Job's done.
Ooh.
Job's done.
And with that, the collar breaks. And clangs to the ground. But the dragon still looks angry. I mean, you guys are visibly attacking it, and
So, Nerixius has taught me a little bit of Draconic, like
Oh no, he's gonna
before
insult
I
Smob.
said stop.
Well, I did.
Would I be able to construct a very basic sentence with 3 words?
what 3 words? And we're not talking about the app.
This isn't the actual like sentence, but the 3 words being slave, no, and more.
Slave no more. Okay. I'm going to ask you to just give me an intelligence check. No more, I think, pretty easily in your vocabulary at this point. Slave is a bit more of a weird one. Not necessarily out of your vocabulary, but like it's a bit of a more unusual word. I'm thinking like if you were doing Duolingo for like learning Japanese, you probably don't learn the word slave within a couple of weeks. So what I'm going to need is an intelligence check. DC 10. And before you do it...
Oh
no,
already
I
did
was
it.
going to make an exciting roll.
Okay.
Hey, there's a 10 though.
On the dot.
Slave no more. Okay. His accent's a bit off, but he says it.
What I was gonna say is, I was also gonna point at us and say, and then point at the the warden and says slave, and then point at the dragon and say slave, and say slave no more.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Is that good?
All right. We'll find out what happens about that in just a moment.
I thought you were going to say next week then.
Yeah, next time on Dragonriders.
Well, we'll find it in just a moment because it's the Red Dragon's turn next. What was I going to say? Oh, also have an inspiration point.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday.
It's the dragon's turn.
Slave no more while this one motherfucker is still on his back.
Yeah. It goes up on its hind legs like a bear that's about to like start beating on something, and basically making it so that its its front legs are up near you. It looks like it's rearing to attack. Celeste is, as Samo rightfully pointed out, basically between its shoulder blades right now. He's going to roll an acrobatics check to not fall off the dragon. He grabs onto one of its scales with an 18 acrobatics check. And as it rears...
Sorry.
Can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
If you fail, good news is you're probably not going to get hit. Okay, that's a success. As you see its legs coming down, you kick off of this pillar next to you and just basically drift slowly over this way, out of the way of its
Oh no, my
legs.
Zorros.
And it takes off
Okay.
Oh, bye Celeste.
with Celeste.
Hey, he's a dragon rider now.
Wait, let me see if I have something for that. Oh! Wait, how far up are they?
Well, a dragon's fly speed is 80 feet. So 80 feet up in the air in one movement action. And it's going to double move.
Okay. I will... As they go up... Wait, the turn is over, right?
Yep, we're out of combat.
I'll just tell him to jump.
Who, Celeste?
Yeah.
Okay. Celeste does not jump.
I will...
In an instant, he's up in the air, like, 40 feet. That's...
I'll just yell out, trust me.
Roll persuasion check. It's real fucking good. He doesn't jump. But you can have an inspiration point. You see the dragon and Celeste disappear into the blizzard clouds. Dai is going to slowly lower you to the ground. Sars.
Nice. I didn't want this to be a Sorrows in Space situation.
Because you were slowly just going to float off the cliff.
If you'd failed your saving throw, Dai was just going to drop you and you were just going to fall 20 feet instead.
Oh, God.
He was 20 feet high?
Yeah.
Damn. I thought it was like 5 feet hovering or some shit.
No, he was up near the dragon's face.
Damn, okay.
A calmness falls over the battlefield as you all can see where we need something less chill than that. You can all see, where your visibility of Celeste and the dragon disappeared through the clouds. Agis, you're still standing there, blurring with this slight blue shimmer at the same time. Do you drop either of those spell effects, or are you still on guard?
Yeah, I'll drop both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall I get back to the others?
The ruins you were running over, what do you do as you see the dragon fly off? You're muted. In Discord.
There we go, yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, as I see it fly up, I'll just kind of stop and sort of just shrug and then turn back and loot the Inquisitor.
Okay. Gion won't stop you.
Nice.
She just kind of basically collapses onto the top of the fountain, like sitting on it. Kypheria will collapse onto the ground, clutching her leg. Neurixius, what are you doing as you head over there?
I'll just walk over. I'm
Okay.
chilling.
Soros, what are you doing?
I'm gonna face off over the cliff and then turn my head to die.
He has used a lot of high-level spell slots, actually, so he's pretty tired. He's going to be, like, basically hand on this wall, just kind of, like, resting, but looking in your direction with his blind eyes.
Is this where fate turns a page in our favor?
What happens now, in these moments? Celeste must walk that path alone for the moment. But you got him to the right place at the right time. Also,
We're in his hands now.
your rage drops
Sorry.
at this point, so you shrink as you're talking to him. It's probably a common experience for people when talking to dyers that they shrink, so...
I'm almost not wanting to turn around at this point because I like Soros will have a gut feeling of what the ruin has done. So he's just gonna look at Di again and say,
Is the warden still alive?
He closes his eyes and then just shakes his head.
We could have had 2 boons this day.
Hey, before we move on to that, actually, Agis, what have you done?
I'll sort of stumble away from the party a bit. As the adrenaline sort of wears up, I feel pain in my feet. And I'll sort of slump down in the corner, and I'm just gonna hide it at the moment with bandages. But could I roll a medicine check to know how severe it is? Not trying to fix it or anything, just to be like, oh shit, this is what's happened.
Yes.
Okay. Medicine.
Close enough.
You're pretty sure that your finger is completely destroyed and is just kind of not... Your body hasn't realized it yet. You can't move it at all. You're pretty sure you can see bone.
And
Yeah, I'll hide it by bandaging it up.
Okay. The ruined, you're looting the Inquisitor.
Yes.
He has hand axe, a longsword, and a longsword of wounding. Don't ask me why he had 2 longswords and 2 hand axes. Starting gear plus magic weapon. To be fair, I
General
imagine
Kenobi.
I imagine most of that was probably kept on a horse or on his dragon, but for the purpose of looting him, it's there. He also wears plate armor. He has a Dungeoneer's pack on him, and he has 51 gold.
Did you say plate armor?
Plate armor, yes.
Did he? Hmm. I'll take the longsword of wounding.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have any like insignia or a brooch or anything on him that I could take as well?
From the yes, well, he has the Arzamori cloak. So you can take that if you want.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And he also has his cut off hand that you took.
Is that still on the floor, or does Sorrow still have that?
If Soros took it with him to go fight the dragon, then he still has it with him. Otherwise, it's on the floor, I'd assume.
What, the hand?
Yeah.
I've still got it.
You figure the dragon might need a hand.
Yes.
And
So the longsword of wounding was really the only thing of value on him, right?
And 51 gold.
Oh, I'll spread out the 51 gold then.
Okey-doke.
and the plate armor, that's 1.5k, which
Yeah, I'm not taking that though, because that will put me way over my weight limit probably.
I know someone who will take that though.
Yeah, Kytheri could use some plate armor.
I attack Etheria. Okay. I will take that if that's fine.
I've added the longsword of wounding to your inventory. The ruined, it does require identification. So for now, you're not 100% sure what it does, unless out of character you know what a longsword of wounding does.
Okay.
I think you'd get like +7 damage on a crit.
I did
Was that slaying?
the wrong way around. So it's in your inventory as an unidentified weapon at the moment.
Okay.
And you want to take the plate armor, Nerexius?
Yeah.
Okie doke. That is in your inventory. The gold, splitting that just amongst players, are you giving any to your companions as well?
I'll split it between everyone but Sorrows and Gion.
That's a big move.
Alright.
Wow.
Nerexius, Kytheria die. Okay, no objections to die.
I don't know actually. I mean, Dai hasn't done anything to piss. Actually, no, he did try and stop me.
He
Yeah, no,
talked you, and then he went, fuck it, I'm not doing this shit. He could have fireballed you.
Yeah, I guess he didn't actively try and stop me. So, Dai's okay, yeah.
Damn, and Agis, alright. So you all get 12 gold, and you can't split the silver because you don't have it on you. So 12 gold each, and that will leave 3 gold left over. Who's taking that extra 3 gold?
Everyone can have it.
I'll give it to Nerexius.
Damn, for being such a loyal buddy.
Because he got me up.
Damn.
Alright.
Hey, I'll take that.
Can I roll perception?
You can roll perception. Also, while the ruined and Nerexius are looting the body, Gion will also roll perception. Go ahead, roll your perception, Cyrus. Alright, you notice them looting the body and moving the gold out. You also notice that while Kytheria is laid on the ground clutching her leg, she's no longer clutching her leg and has stopped kind of sitting up.
Say that again, sorry.
Kytheria, who had fallen to the ground clutching her leg that was still bleeding from being bitten by a fucking dragon, is no longer sat up clutching her leg. She's instead laid down on the ground.
Oh,
clutching her leg.
fuck, I forgot about that.
I'm sprinting over.
Okay, I'm going to roll one death save for her during all of this because no one noticed it when I applied it to her several minutes ago in gameplay.
I wanted to do it before it was looted, but then plate armor came up and I kind of got lost in the sauce.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll a medicine check to try and stabilize her.
I'm gonna yell at the party and say, "Quit being vultures and hand me a potion."
I'll hand over my normal one.
Okay, just use your normal one and I'll apply the healing then.
Okay.
Oh, I also rolled on it. Oh well, that doesn't matter. You rolled more. 7. Cool. She's back up. Hey, she says as she looks at you, having just poured that potion into her mouth.
Thank the gods.
Yeah, I don't feel too hot.
What choice of words.
Does she look like she's trying to stand, or
No,
she laying there?
She's now like sat up. I'm imagining like you've got like an arm around her back or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's just kind of like sat in that position. You can roll me either a perception check or a medicine check.
Okay.
All right, with an 18 perception, she has that lingering injury, bleeding from being clawed up by the dragon. She is losing 1d4 of health every round, which is essentially every 6 seconds. So that's why she passed out, is because she's still currently bleeding out. The only way to stop that is to stabilize, like not stabilize her, but stop her bleeding.
Okay. And it's on her leg.
No, technically the punctured leg is a separate injury. The claw,
Okay.
I'm imagining, is like on her chest or something.
Oh, on her chest. Okay. Right. I've got something for this, I think. What is this? Oh. No. I can't see Agis, can I?
Nope.
Die.
He will come over.
Kytheria has a laceration on her chest. Can you assist?
I can try. He will roll medicine to assist you. Oh wait, he doesn't have to roll, does he? That's Star Wars. Good thing too, because I rolled a nat 1. Yes, you just roll with advantage. Okay. You either like rip up some fabric, or you have some bandages or something. You heavily bandage the wound, and as success, she is no longer bleeding. The punctured leg is also healed from the potion of healing. So she's no longer got any lingering injuries.
Hey.
Gave me a real fright there.
Really? I would have thought it was the dragons.
A small problem in comparison to losing you, Kytheria.
She gives you a weak smile. Yeah, good to see you didn't die too.
Can you stand?
She looks down at her leg and nods gingerly, and then will, if you like help her, she will like, you know, test the weight on her leg and still kind of stand on it gingerly, but like she is able to stand on her own.
I was like, is she like limping heavily?
For like fluff reasons, she will be limping, but like mechanically speaking, she no longer has that injury. So
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put my arm around her and start walking her into shelter, so she can start resting up. But I am gonna like, I'm gonna give a shameful shake to the group for looting and nearly letting her die.
That's okay. Anyway, I'll give him the same look back.
it feels like Sam wanted to argue there.
Maybe a little bit, but
Did you not
Can I
leave
say?
her to her fate while you were looting?
well, perhaps. But
To be fair, as a player, I forgot, and I don't even think the Ruined knew she was bitten.
No, that's completely fair.
well, I knew firsthand because while Soros was busy not helping Kytheria, I was. Just saying.
Wait, what?
That's just my argument.
His excuse is that he dragged her out of range of the dragon, which
Right.
he did do. And then later, when she was bleeding out on the floor, he looted.
Well, I did my nursing duty already.
And that's how that works in the hospital, you know?
Yeah, exactly. If your shift is over and you see someone dying, then it's not your problem anymore.
Damn, German healthcare sounds rough.
No, it's alright, man.
They just stop in the doorway on their way out and just like looking at this person dying in front of them and like, no, that's so sad.
Yeah. Hey, he's
Yeah,
coding
anyway.
here! We need 10 cc's of whatever. Shame. Shame.
Well, at least in those 8 hours, they do a great job.
Wait,
Good
Let's
luck.
appreciate
doctors
at
in
least-
Germany only do 8-hour shifts? Holy fuck. They got a
Tales of
cushy.
a Frickenhausen.
It's like a 14-hour shift in Britain.
Pretty sure it's just 8, maybe 9, but
I'm pretty sure, like, legitimately, like, on the wards, like, in the ICU and whatever, doctors are literally working, like, 12-plus hour shifts in the UK.
I'm pretty sure it might not even be 8. I'm pretty sure it might even be less, realistically, but I'm not sure.
Anyways. Agis, you coming back?
Yeah, I'll hobble in with using the stick as like a crutch. Just because I'm tired, I used all my spell slots and more.
I will hurry over and help him. Like, kind of see him struggling. I'll give him like a. I'll be his aid.
I'm fine, Norixis, I'm fine. Is everyone else okay?
Well, you don't look fine.
I'm just tired.
Well, let's get you down then.
Is everyone else okay?
Looks of it, yeah.
What are we doing about Celeste?
What can we do?
Can I hear this conversation?
You said you took Kytheria downstairs.
Oh, yes, I did, yeah.
So unless Agis is also going downstairs with Norexius while this conversation is going on, I'm going to say no.
No, that's fine.
Alright. So what up? Since Nurxia says, what can we do? Agis, do you push this subject any further, or what do you do?
Yeah, I just shouted to die.
Dai
Is this
will,
in your planned future?
Dai will come over and say, we should get out of the storm.
I mean, I want to roll an insight
I will join.
on die. I just want to know how
Oh,
worried he
huh.
looks right now about the situation.
Them be some D&D rolls, let me tell you. A nat 20 and
Yep.
a nat 2.
Yep.
Agis, it's very hard for you to read die through the howling winds and thick, snowy blizzard lashing at your face. You can basically more or less just see out the silhouette of die. Nerexius, with your draconic eyes,
Dang.
you, with your nat 20, he's not necessarily withholding information, he's more just being like, let's talk about it, you know, somewhere where we can actually discuss it in full. But at the same time, obviously, he is like, he seems incredibly calm.
Well, let's all go down then. And I'll motion for everyone to take the stairs.
You leaving
Wait,
the body of the Inquisitor up here?
No, I want to take that down to the crypt.
I'll take that for him. I'll carry it.
That's not what I was expecting to come on.
Coolest walk down the stairs ever. Jesus Christ.
Ah,
Get deleted, bro. So, you wanted to discuss Celeste, says Dai as you come in from the snow.
Got nothing better to do.
Good rest, lick our wounds.
We could rest after as well.
If you could find Celeste right now, do you believe that any of you would be able to help him in the condition you're in?
Well, no. Of course not. I'm not saying we're going after him right now.
Good, because
Well,
that
we
would be
just-
foolishness.
I agree.
Sorrows has ensured that Celeste has arrived at a point in his destiny that he was required to reach. One where I could not shelter him with my knowledge of things to come, nor my powers and skills, and you lot could not walk with him. If he dies, then he will have failed, and the threads of fate will unweave. If he lives, then how did you put it, Sorrows? Things are turning for us.
Fate turns a page in our favor. I much prefer the sound of that than existence unweaving.
So if you pray to any gods, maybe pray for Celeste. He starts to walk off.
I'll walk Kytheria over to like this wall so she can get her bearings while I start unpacking some stuff to make her comfortable.
Okay. The Ruined, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start looking at this sword.
Okay, you can try and identify it with an Arcana check, or you can try and attune to it with an Arcana check.
I'll try and identify it first, I guess.
Alright, that will be an Arcana check, unless you have the Identify spell.
I don't know. Yikes. So nat 1.
Yep. This appears to be some sort of, well, it's a metal rod, probably made of steel, with like a tongue made of wood, and then wrapped in leather. There's a heavy bit of steel at the bottom, which you discern might be used for balancing the blade and kind of balancing the weight of it. There's another rod of metal across, like at the top of the tongue. You sense that might be used to protect your hand. And the majority of the metal is sharp.
Damn.
Close enough.
You think this might be a sword.
Can I try and attune to it anyway?
Yeah, sure. Just hope it's not cursed. Alright, you've attuned to it. You will do this over the course of a long rest. So, you have therefore identified it as well because it is attuned to you. So, it is longsword of wounding. Hit points lost to this weapon's damage can be regained only through a short or long rest rather than by regeneration, magic, or any other means. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack using this magic weapon, you can wound the target. At the start of each of the wounded creature's turns, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time you've wounded it, and it can then make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, ending the effect of all such wounds on itself as a success. Alternatively, the wounded creature or a creature within 5 feet of it can use an action to make a DC 15 Wisdom Medicine check, ending the effect of such wounds on it on a success.
Oh. That's pretty nice.
Also, just note, you are now on max attunements.
Cool.
Alright, so that's what the Ruined is going to spend at least an hour doing. What is Agis doing?
Who do I want to...
You could always just climb into one of those sarcophaguses, cozy up to the skeleton.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, you did it before in the last session. You got inside one of them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was your reaction last time, Tommy, when Calum said it.
Yes.
Well, the ruin's out of the picture for a bit. I wonder, would Kythera be up for talking?
I mean, to be fair, looking at Calum's spells, he does have some necromancy spells, and you know, necromancy is only like one step away from necrophilia.
Thanks, Pete. Yeah.
I mean, strictly speaking, Resurrect is a necromancy spell
Necromancer,
in D&D 5th edition, so if you resurrect someone or true resurrect someone, and you have sex with them, that is technically necrophilia.
Thank you, Pete.
Yeah, you know all those like Instagram reels you send me where it's like some D&D guy going like, if you do this and this, technically because the rules is written, That's my contribution to the conversation.
Thank you, Pete. Yeah, I'm gonna speak to Kypheria.
Okay. She will be resting up.
How's the wound?
Which one?
Well, I heard there was a problem with the deep wound.
The leg's feeling better, she says, kind of patting it gently. But these bandages are pretty tight and will probably need to be cleaned occasionally.
Okay. Man, this is not good. I mean, fuck it. How does she look, Pete? Does she look like she's up for anything right now?
She looks... If hypothetically you measured like her well-being out of 34, she would be on 7 out of 34 right now.
Right. I mean, there's no detriment for her making any checks.
What do you want her to do?
If anything, I'd like to ask her to follow me into one of the rooms.
Yeah, she can follow you.
So yeah, I'll just ask her to help me with something. It's nothing like physical. It's just a check.
Can't believe Agis is about to follow Samu's advice.
Shut the fuck up. I will also close the door. Right.
Tommy's
Okay.
about to
Well.
be all like, what are your intentions with my daughter?
Oh no. It's gonna be more fucked up than that.
She's about to be all like, what are your intentions with my adoptive father?
I'd like to ask for Sorrow's head.
You're just waiting for that chest to be a mimic. Unfortunately, they've already looted this place. None of the chests are mimics. There were ghosts in the sarcophaguses, though.
Okay, right. Here's a deal, Kypher. You don't happen to be any good with medicine, right?
No.
No? Okay, well, I'm about to ask a favor. And I will start removing the bandages of my pinky.
Oh, that does not look good.
No, it's not. The main problem is that all the vessels are cauterized, meaning there's no blood flow. So I can either try and get it back, or wait for it to fall off. But if I do that, that is going to be very painful. So there's always option number 3.
Which is?
I will pull out my level working tools, which I'm sure will have some sort of small blade.
Mm-hmm.
What do you reckon?
I reckon I know better how to chop things off than put them back together again.
That's why I asked.
You sure that's what you want me to do?
The longer it's on, the worse it's gonna hurt.
I could try treating it. You'd need a nat 20.
I would also need a nat 20.
And you would have disadvantage doing it to yourself, so...
Yes, so... Well, I mean, you can try. But if it doesn't work, then it's going to be better to remove it.
Do you want her to try?
Sure, I will then get into, I don't know, some sort of comfortable position.
Let's do a Box of Doom roll.
Yay! As I then... fuck it, I'll take off like my leather belt and then put it in my mouth. Bracing for the pain that's about to be caused. Oh boy!
Death.
She rolled a 3.
Oh boy.
Was almost a 19.
You flinch multiple times as she kind of prods around the finger trying to work out what to do, and eventually you're just like, alright, just bite the bullet.
Right. Unfortunately, I take it she's got no idea how to amputate.
I can do something to help, I think.
Well, I'm going to put it to you this way. I've got nothing to safely cut through the bone. So, and then I take out a hammer that would be in one of my tool sets.
We can use this, she says, looking at the same small blade you presented before.
Is that going to cut through bone?
Okay. That's a fair point. I could try the short
I'm
sword.
telling you right now. I'd rather not lose more than one finger.
Okay, hammer it is.
Well, no, I'm not saying to break it. I'm saying to use the hammer with the blade to put enough force into the bone.
Gotcha.
That's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
She is also going to use Burning Hands, which is an innate spellcasting she's got because she's a tiefling, to just heat up the blade and try and make it so it's perfectly clean and sterilized, and might cauterize the wound as she does it. She doesn't Burning Hands you, she like holds the knife up and Burning Hands it.
I can sort this problem out with more fire.
And then he is a custom subclass. Alex, do you want to talk about your custom subclass real quick?
Alex, do you know shit?
Yeah, about what?
Someone just wants to know what your subclass is.
Oh, okay. So my subclass basically, the whole idea behind it is, basically giving oppressors a taste of their own medicine. So it's very much themed around chains. So I have chains of liberation, which I can activate, and they sort of like come out over my weapons, and they take on like the attack and damage properties of whichever weapons I'm using. So for example, I'm using rapiers +1, which means my chains also get the +1 damage, and I can apply my Crimson Right to it. It also means I get various features or abilities that allow me to do different things. So like I can throw a chain out and restrain an enemy, or do like a sort of multi-attack thing, but they all cost liberation points, which I need to spend to use them, and also enhance them, which gives them sort of extra effects on top of it. I get a few more fun things coming up, but people are gonna have to wait to see what they are, I'm afraid.
There you go, Sam Foxy.
Shit.
She's also going to use Mage Hand, because, you know, I remember that tieflings have innate spellcasting. Just to kind of hold your finger in place.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm just prepared.
Yeah, I believe it is Order of the Chained, right? That's the name of your subclass?
Order of the Unshackled.
Order of the Unshackled, there we go. So yeah, this spectral purple mage hand holds your pinky finger like out from the rest of your hand against the sarcophagus. She then places this red hot small knife against your finger, and then
I'll basically try and coach. Yeah, I'll basically try and coach her while she's doing it. So I'll be like, okay, cut around the skin first, all the way around, and then just go for it.
You shut up and put the lever in your mouth.
Yeah,
Phrasing.
Just Nerexius is just like by the door, like, what's going on here?
So you got a 19 on that medicine check. She makes it as painless as it can possibly be, which is not significantly painless, but you know, all things considered.
Basically, it's just as quick as possible.
Yeah. And you no longer have a pinky finger on your left hand, I believe it was.
Yep.
Alright. Well, that's going on. Nerexius, are you doing anything other than perving on Kypheri and Agis? He zoned out, didn't he? He was too busy perving on Kypheri and Agis. He didn't realise he was being talked to.
Wait, sorry, I was completely zoned out.
Yep, yeah, we figured.
wait, recollect the last 10 seconds to me.
He's asking what you're up to.
Other than perving on Agis and Kypheri.
Is there a fire actively going on right now?
I believe someone did set a fire before all this happened, yeah, so you can probably, like, you know, reinvigorate it.
If nobody actively wants to talk to me or do stuff, I'll just do bread? Question mark?
Goes back to making bread.
Yeah. Alright. The Ruined, you doing anything?
The Ruined is... He's kind of like staying out of the way a little bit. He's just kind of like looking at the sword. He's sort of like... He's kind of holding...
Oh, by the way, now that you have attuned to it, you can confirm it is a sword.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. I was wondering. Yeah, and then he will, like... At some point he'll get the Asmori cloak out, and just hold it for a few minutes, and then put it back in his bag, and then he'll start just working on his book again.
Okay. Zorus, you doing anything?
Yeah, I'd like to go see Gion.
Funny, because she was going to come talk to you if you didn't want to do anything, so...
Oh, okay.
Alright, you...
Wait,
She
do I
can
do
talk to me
bread
then.
First, or...
Hmm?
Do I do bread first?
We
Or
can
do
deal
I
with
do
bread later.
that after?
Bread is not, like, super important.
Yeah, I was just asking because I was asked before what I'm doing.
Look, everyone else is, like, in the deep contemplative moments of, hey, chop off my finger, or, hey, is this a sword, or, hey, what's the deal with that guy? And then you're like...
Bread?
Mr. Hollywood, how was my
Well-
bread, sir?
Well, I was asked what I was gonna do.
Did I
Figured I'd get to roll.
good bread, Mr. Fielding?
Is bread?
Is bread time?
Is new bread?
Is
Look.
new bread.
Nerexius, you can roll me real quick and we'll see you know how long into you making the bread did you have a breakdown? Bon appetit.
Where I have a breakdown.
Yeah. Well, he's
What do I
he's
roll?
unfamiliar with
I
the
think
British
that-
Bake Off meme.
I think the term you're looking for is bake down.
No. It's started baking, had a breakdown, bon appetit.
Yeah. I realise what you're talking about now, yeah.
Which,
I'll
by the
roll
way,
my
on his
bread at
most
the
recent
end.
special, he goes into the backstory of that. It's real fucking tragic. That is not a good moment for James A. Caster. That's like rock
To be
bottom
honest,
mentally for him.
There's a lot,
It's a
there's a
fucking
lot of
hilarious scene.
televised rock moments for James Acaster. I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah, apparently he literally was on the phone to the Samaritans the day before he was on the Great British Bake Off. So, like, that moment is, like, enshrined as being fucking hilarious, and it's also like, this man was calling for help, and everyone just laughed.
No.
Anyways, yeah, go roll for your bread. You fucking nerd.
And I failed.
I was really expecting a nat one to happen after all
If
that.
that had happened, you would have had a breakdown on
Yeah.
appetite. Alright, yeah. Sorry, as you speak to Gion.
What rooms is everyone in?
Well, Agis and Kytheria are in this room to the right.
That room there.
Dai's gone up to the room in the north. Neurixius is baking his bread by the fire, which I imagine is like in the center.
It's here,
And the ruined is
I'll
inspecting.
probably be
this,
by there,
Okay.
like by the campfire.
inspecting
Alright,
this maybe sword item that he's got.
yeah. I'll be in here then.
Alright, if you were waiting in there, then Gion will walk in and close the door behind her. I do not believe the blood magic one likes me.
He is blinded. I wouldn't take it personally.
No, the one with the tears, not the wizard.
Badum.
She does not say it with like any sense or joke.
Yeah.
She is being completely straight-faced.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I
I
don't
know
think
what
the
you
wizard really likes anyone, but
I think he does. It's just in his best interest not to show it.
hiding your feelings rarely helps anyone.
In his case, we are just specks in his existence, I would assume.
She furrows her
Imagine.
brow at that.
It's a long story. I'm gonna lean on the sarcophagus. You did well out there.
I failed to stop him.
Well, you stopped him once. You stood up for what you believed in. You can't ask for any more than that.
It is not right, not honorable, to kill a man who cannot defend himself.
I agree. But also I fear that not having the information he may have had has cost more lives than vengeance, short-term vengeance, can accomplish. But we will never know.
We had a word for people like him back in my... back in the place I was before I came to Ildari. Vashnak.
Vashnak.
One who does not think before acting. Like a coiled viper, it just attacks.
Coiled viper indeed. I want to be mad, but... well, you don't get mad at a viper, do you?
It depends.
Honestly, I would kick myself more for not checking the grass first.
They don't always attack from the grass, sometimes from the trees.
You're a very literal person, aren't you?
I suppose so. Sorry. Your customs are strange to me.
No. It is quite okay. It's nice to get to the point.
That is the way that I am used to, yes. It's, where I was The language we spoke was not my first, so often it was difficult to be nuanced.
How are you faring? Coming from your home, stepping through a portal, fighting other realmly beings, then traveling across we haven't gone through mountains, have we?
You're
Not
getting
yet.
to mountains, like you're in like mountainous lowlands of mountains, basically, at the moment.
Traveling cross country and facing dragons, bearing the banners of other nations. It's got to be a lot to process.
Well, where I am from, there are no banners and no dragons. Not that I've ever seen. Stories of sea dragons, but only stories from sailors. It is colder here, but this language we are speaking, I know it well enough. It is my first, although some differences in how we talk.
I could sympathize. It's a lot warmer where I'm from, too. And this isn't my first language either. It's strange being away from home. But you do learn to adapt.
Well, the place I was before this was not my original home, so I suppose I have not been home in a long time.
Are you the type of person to consider wherever you are as your home?
I do not know. Where I was born was all I had known for many, many years, and then I left. Found myself in a strange place, and the people there, some of them saw me as an outsider, and that never really went away. So I don't know where home is. I'm not sure I consider it somewhere where I never fully belonged, but where my family and friends were, and that place is but a distant memory.
Would you ever go back?
If I could find my way.
Who knows? If this journey has taught me anything, it's that fate works in strange ways.
Do you believe in fate, then?
I'm not sure. I used to believe we made our own fates, but Dai has at least opened my mind.
She furrows her brow, looking towards the direction that he had walked off in. I sense that a man like that, he does not lie, but he tells half-truths to get you to see things from his perspective.
Oh, he's absolutely hiding things. But I do not think myself self-important enough to be privy to such information. In fact, the less I know, probably the better.
Ah yes, I know that bard song.
Wait, what?
I know that song from the bard Team Impala.
Oh. Jesus Christ, man.
Maybe they're not known in this land.
Yeah, that one's above us. Anyway, was there something I could help you with?
I just figured we should talk after I threw my lot in with you rather than with them. Well, they threatened to attack me, you know.
It went too far. I'm sorry you had to involve yourself that way.
I can take care of myself. I just do not want to be an imposition on your group. If I went too far, then I apologize.
I believe you when you say you can take care of yourself. That was quite the display.
It was nothing.
The ruined may... He may not be your biggest supporter. I don't know if that will change, but I will have your back. Do not worry.
Just let me know if I'm overstepping my boundaries. I sense you're the leader of this group, and I don't want to cause any problems.
I'm gonna lean more on the coffin with both hands and face the wall. I sense that there will be problems no matter what any of us do. You're more good to us if you use your own head. Do not worry about it too much. But I appreciate it. You thinking of the team as a whole. You will be valuable as an ally.
I hope you are right. I will leave you to get your rest.
You're welcome to stay in this room if you wish to keep your distance.
I would hope that they do not try anything. And if they do, they are both not unscathed from the fight. Gives me the advantage.
I could get used to having you around, Gion.
She bows her head slightly and then will duck out of the room. Alright. Does anyone want to do anything else, or shall we leave it there with you all taking a long rest?
I'm good.
Me?
Bread? Question mark.
You didn't eat.
Yeah, can I bread again is the question.
No, once per long rest.
Yeah, no.
Alright. Then you can all take a long rest. Hold on, actually don't need to. I will do it for you. With my fancy shenanigans.
Oh yeah.
Where I just press a button and it does it for us.
There was one more thing I wanted to do, actually. Sorry, I just remembered.
Is that alright?
When you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm gonna walk out.
That's cool.
New
New functionality in the party menu. I can also spawn you all from it. That's pretty cool.
Where's Di?
In the room to the north.
He's gonna fucking clobber him.
Hulk smash.
You will.
He is sat cross-legged with his back like a good foot away from the wall, so he's not like slouching or leaning. Sat up straight, cross-legged, eyes closed, clearly meditating. He won't open his eyes as you walk in and ask the question, but he will just nod his head. I am.
Well, we may not have a warrant to interrogate. I thought you might make use of this. I'm gonna pull out the hand, and I'll toss it in front of him. It has the runes. The ones he used to dominate the dragons. It may be worth study.
He picks up the hand and will take off its glove, running his hand over the... It's not a tattoo, it is a brand. seared in by iron. So it's kind of raised skin. He'll run his hand over that and go, fascinating. They have worked out a way to dominate the minds of dragons. That's how they've raised their army of Dragonriders. Subjugation.
I assume the case by those collars.
Powerful arcane artifacts.
Could these be used on other beings?
He opens his eyes. Not this ruin. I mean, potentially our friend Nerexius, but not anyone else. It's specific for a dragon.
But could it be altered?
Well, the powers to dominate beings exist, usually on a temporary measure. What they've discovered is a way to do it on a permanent basis as long as the collar stays wrapped around the dragon.
That is sickening.
I agree. Still, you were kept slaves. They did not force collars of that kind onto your necks, and you were able to rebel. So at the very least they have not worked out how to do it to humans, elves, tieflings. Not yet, at least.
We must ensure it stays that way.
Yes. I agree. I would give this to Agis, he says, picking up the hand and holding it out to you. He
Aye.
is studying runes as well. He may be able to glean some information from it.
I was thinking of showing him next. I will leave you to your meditations.
Very well.
I'll take the hand. Rest well, my friend.
You too. That door's got a proper Morrowind sound to it, and I appreciate it.
It does.
Every now and again I hear what I genuinely swear is the stock sound of the doors from Morrowind in like a TV show, and I'm just like, oh, that's good shit. But also, oh, that stock sound effect.
I'll walk past.
Are you looking for Agis?
Yeah.
This way.
Oh. That's fair. I'll knock first.
At this point, the surgery would be over, so I imagine Kytheria is back to resting. And Agis, what are you doing?
I'm probably also resting as well. I would also, Pete, I'd like to keep the finger.
Do you want me to add it to your inventory?
Yes, please.
You're going to try and work out what potions you can make with burnt Eladrin
Hey,
finger.
man. It may be an Eladrin finger, but I assume it still holds some sort of arcane powers.
It's starting to sound like Elden Ring.
Cure for Hexblood stuff is one
Elden
burnt
Ring.
Eladrin finger.
Egon's finger. Yeah.
Could always be a handy thing to test.
Well, 1/5 of a handy thing.
Yep. Yep.
You knock on the door then, Soros.
Mm-hmm.
How do you respond, Agis?
Yes, come in.
Is Kytheria still in here, or?
She is. She's like
She's
stuck on
stuck in
the
there.
ground resting.
Yeah,
Cuddling
okay.
in her blankets and what have you.
How do you fare? Can I roll perception?
Sure. And who was that question aimed at?
To look at Agis and see his wounds. See if I notice he's not got a finger.
Sure. With a 21, you can see that his hand is extra wrapped up. His left hand has got extra bandages on it compared to normal, and appears to be missing its pinky finger. At just like shy of the knuckle.
I'll
Which I don't think Hero Forge supports yet, so the Hero Forge model will be out of date until they allow me to remove fingers.
You can just change it afterwards, you know.
Yeah,
If you buy one, just
Anyways.
And out in post. It's fine.
I'll frown a little bit when I see his hand. Ah, I see.
It's fine, Soros.
No, it is not. I am sorry.
As I said, it's fine. Is there anything I can help you with?
Well, I feel a little bit insensitive for what I must talk to you about, but I thought you might like to have a look at this.
And I'll pass him the hand.
Okay. You receive the hand of the Inquisitor. It's
Interesting.
a human male's tanned hand with, a burnt brand mark on the back of it.
I've discussed this with Dai, and we've come to the conclusion that, as you may have already realized, they have worked out how to permanently dominate the mind of a dragon.
That was evident.
This is powerful runic magic, and we think you'd like to study it.
I can give it a go, but I mean, I'll roll on Arcana, but I'm pretty sure I know what the answer's going to be. With the rune being branded onto him, I'm assuming it was a magic that, more inherently, ingrained into the user, so it's not like it's going to do anything now that, the hand's been chopped off and he's dead.
Yeah, the hand cannot be used to control anything anymore, but essentially tattoos and brands alike can be used to give magical effects to things, just like runes on metal or leather can. Obviously the main benefit for them is that in theory you can never be separated from them. If you have a tattoo or a brand, the only way to stop you from having access to that magical property or effect is to remove the bit of you that has that tattoo or brand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't exactly figure out a use for it because it can't be used anymore, but I can always figure out more information about it. It'd be handy to know what we're up against.
Aye. Information is key.
Leave it with me, and I'll see what I can do.
Will do. Please let me know if you need somebody to talk to, Agis.
It's fine, Soros.
I will leave you to rest.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Saros.
Yes?
I'm sorry for, I don't know, the way I treated you.
No. No, I am sorry. It is I who failed you that day. It was I who was tricked, but you who paid for it. And that is not fair.
Yeah, well. Getting the
All I
sense
can-
that the world
sorry.
isn't fair.
Aye. But I have learned from that day. And I can promise you that I will not act so brashly again.
Wow. She kind of sits up a little bit stiffly because she's like fully leant against the sarcophagus. I promise that next time I'll be there by your side. She offers out a hand.
I'll take the hand and I'll
Put my other one over it. Well, if you are to stand by my side, you must rest first. But I always will be glad to have you there, Kytheria. I hope you know that.
She nods. Don't be mad at the Roan for what he did.
I am not. It's his own suffering that makes him the way it is. If anything, I feel a sadness. They all turned us into something we don't want to be.
She looks over at Agis and then says, one way or another, we're going to get justice for that.
I'll look at them both and give a strong nod. The day will come.
I'll let go of her hand.
She will rest back to where she was before.
And I'll count.
Alright, anyone doing anything else before we wrap it up then?
Maybe. One last thing. I just... Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that.
Sorry, as you walk out the door, you drop your smith's tools all over the ground, and they land in Eryxius's bread.
God damn it. That's why I failed.
My bread.
I saw the hammer too late in the dough, man.
You nearly made me drop my croissant.
Is that like maybe my smith's tools? This is just like a portable smith kit, basically.
Yeah, it's just like a bag of hammers and chisels and such like.
Yeah. I'd like to go upstairs.
Okay. You want me to move you to the next map?
Yes, please.
Sorry, was going on a fucking adventure. I feel like Alex is hanging on to consciousness.
He's bed gaming, man. He's gonna be
Yeah.
eat his shit. He ain't prepared.
Oh, it's locked.
It's so hot as well.
You can unlock it from the inside.
Oh, that's okay. I'll go up here.
It's a good thing that these maps are loading quickly. I jinxed it, didn't I? Oh, there we go.
Oh, hey everyone.
So then,
It's really confusing as you walk upstairs because not only is everyone upstairs when they were downstairs, but they're also all in the exact same position they were in before you left, and they're all perfectly frozen still.
That was just a dream sequence for Soros.
I'm gonna message you something, Pete.
Okay. You just reminded me of something, Calum.
Who? Me? What?
Yeah. Remind me to do something right before we end the session with you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh! No! No!
You
Dad.
evaded death. I must make you pay.
No! No! God damn it. So Pete,
What's up?
question I need to ask. I get rid of the lingering injury effect, yes?
Yes, sorry, yeah, let me remove that. for you.
B, is it going to, is me not having a pinky finger going to affect anything or not?
Nope, doesn't affect any rolls. It's just more
Excellent.
more trauma fluff for your character.
Yeah, that's fine. It's going to be something like -1 sleight of hand check as you've lost a pinky.
Anything, I feel like it might be easier to do sleight of hand with a missing pinky finger. Like, you've got a smaller hand profile for slipping into pockets.
No, because it's a little nub, it'll get caught. It'll get caught on stuff.
I mean, you have to get used to it for sure, but like eventually. Alright, let's add this to Agis's appearance box. Missing the tip of his right ear and his left pinky finger.
I'm losing a bit of myself every fucking session then. I'll have nothing left.
Well, at this rate, it's once a month.
Yeah.
Alright, message received. Tommy, just looking at it now. Okay, roll me a Smith's Tools then.
I don't know why I clicked it again. I didn't need to.
That's fine. Oh, the 3D dice froze for a moment for me on a nat 1. It's not pretty.
What's that gonna cost me?
I'll say like 2 gold coins.
Can I try again?
If you want to, yeah. That's better.
That's
Alright,
better.
now it looks, fairly pretty. It's not going to be functional because you don't know how to like make it functional.
Yeah.
But it at least looks like the thing you're trying to make. It is made of gold. You are familiar enough with metals to know that that's a softer metal, so that might not be like the most like armored or anything. But to be fair, I don't imagine you're going to be using it for much in the form of armament. So
No.
all right.
How long does that take?
Let's say like 3 hours.
Okay.
Should I add it to your inventory, or are you going to give it to them this session?
I'll wait till the morning and then give it to them.
Then we'll cover it next week.
Okay.
I'll add it to your inventory in the meantime. So final thing then for the session. This is the final thing. There is no more one more things. Because we're over time by 45 minutes, although it is a Saturday, so
But
it's probably
bread.
not as... You've already rolled your bread!
More bread.
Next.
Are you adding it?
I am adding it to your inventory now.
Okay.
Hey. Agis, as you're drifting off to sleep...
No.
Dragon.
Can you roll me a perception check?
Okay. Perception. Okay.
Alright, cool. That's it.
Man, my rolls have been bad.
There's only one gift that can fit there.
Alright, well, thank you everyone for tuning in for this extra episode of Dragonriders, A Song of the Damned. I believe we're good for this Wednesday, right?
Yep. Obviously, I'm gonna be in the same sort of situation, but
That's fine.
Yep.
I might have
Good.
to turn you down when you're back at your normal computer because I had to turn you up today, but other than that, we're all
Right.
good. I mean, I hope we're all good, to be fair. Never 100% sure how it's going to sound when I get to the recording, but usually if it sounds alright to me, it sounds alright on the stream, so... Alright. Next week, we're going to continue your journey to Earthhold. You're going to meet some dwarves, and there's going to be no racial stereotypes or Scottish accents.
disappointment.
That being said, I might have to go and ask Calum's dad, who I always forget is Scottish, how to do his accent. Also, if you're still in Earthhold, not this upcoming week, but the next session after that, I'll have recently been in Scotland for a week, so I might have some fresh Dwarven accents for you.
Damn. The accent DLC pack.
I'm assuming it's closed, but since I'm going to Glasgow, I should really try and go to that Wonka experience thing, shouldn't I?
Oh no.
Yes.
Wait, is it still...
I'm pretty sure it closed the same weekend it opened, but...
I was just about to say, there's no way that shit show's still going.
Go and
Bro.
see the unknown.
Since that day, I don't think I've laughed as hard since that day.
Well,
That was
I was-
funny.
Dead.
someone go and find a picture of the unknown for Samo, and we'll call it a night.
Just all of it. Just
There
it's not even
is the unknown.
it's not even just him. It's just the entire thing is so bizarre.
Alright. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next episode for some Dwarven shenanigans. And maybe Celeste is dead.
That would be pretty sick.
We love that.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.